Hello everyone, it is Eevee Trooper here to wish you all a happy May the 4th. So May the 4th be with you guys. I wanted to make a little discussion today on what I've heard about the Battlefront 2 Clone Wars Season 2 release. Now, I haven't seen it yet, and I wanted to have this posted so that if you guys have not seen it yet, at least you can see the hopes that I have that I think many Clone Wars fans are really looking forward to. So I'm going to try to be brief, but of course there's a lot of content, so let's just get right into the swing of things here. So first off, I'm just going to go across, then we're going to go with the few things in the back. So here we have a regular Phase 1 Clone Trooper, and that's pretty much how we're going to start. This one's the Clone Lieutenant with the regular kind of like blue design, you know, the blue around the lens and on the fin and down and on the arms and such. And then this is a custom Clone Wars clone I did in dark blue, and it's kind of like a mix of the 212th kind of design and this. So I thought it'd be kind of like nice to note that I know that it can be kind of hard for the creators of this Battlefront 2 to be able to allow custom clones and everything, but this is my simple, easy solution that I've come up with. That they should have set default designs first, but the cool thing is that you can actually combine some. So, like, for instance, it's like, again, the regular with the 212th, kind of like, you know, going around the lens and around the fin instead of the fin itself. So you can have all that, and you can have the right colors and everything that you want that fit the particular army you're in. So, like, 501st is blue and the 212th is orange. I say it's more of an orange with a little bit of yellow, but not everybody sees it that way. I was like, well, that's okay. Like I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that from my point of view, I just see a little hint of like it's like a orange yellow, but that's just something we can talk about some other time, I guess. So another thing I want to expect in this game is that I'm really hoping is the Clone Gunner. Like, we technically kind of have a Clone Gunner, but it'd be nice to actually have them have the additional pieces. Like, the Clone Gunner has a special metal kind of like chest plate on his main clone armor. And then it'd be kind of nice to have that. And then, of course, many more inclusions in the game would be nice. So, like, I know that we have the space battles now, but it'd be nice to actually be able to control cannons again, because we were able to do that in the original games. Of course, we had a whole variety of them, but it'd be nice to actually control the guns on the capital ships that actually do belong there, because some of the guns and the cannons that were on the cruisers, I don't think they really fit there, and we already had big cannons elsewhere. So it'd be nice to actually be able to play as a Clone Gunner, and you're on the side cannons, one of the side cannons of the Venator class ship, instead of controlling a cannon that's like on top of it that never existed. Of course, there's the big turbo lasers, which do exist, but I think those are controlled by the officers on the main bridge, from what I remember. So another trooper that would be nice is the ARF trooper. That would be fun to have, because it's pretty much a clone scout trooper. That's pretty much what it is. And they made the Imperial Scout Trooper. It'd be nice to actually have a clone version. And I have to say, I've really enjoyed seeing the Clone Wars Y-Wing Bomber in this new Battlefront 2, because it's nice to know that they brought that ship in for the very first time, like ever since it's the Clone Wars version, not the Rebels. But to see it in what it would have looked like in the films instead of the animated series was quite nice. So it'd be nice to see that same concept with the ARF Trooper. And of course, Republic Commandos. That would be really, really fun to have. I mean, who does not want Republic Commandos? I mean, there's already several versions. Like, there's the regular Republic Commando, there's the Demolitions, the Sniper. There's a whole variety of them. It'd be nice to, even just having a few of them would be quite fun. Have that as a special unit. Like, we have the Jetpack Trooper, which I'm okay with. It's fun to have. I mean, it's fun to get from point A to point B faster. But having a commando with the interchangeable weapon system, that would be a blast for sure. Plus, maybe another benefit would be is to, on the Kashyyyk map, maybe you can have commandos, and then the CIS, they could have commando droids, which I don't think we've ever seen the commando droids against Republic Commandos before. So it'd be nice to see those. And the next trooper is a Phase 1 shock trooper, which is pretty much the trooper that you saw when Cad Bane had the bounty hunters attacking the Senate, and they killed off many Senate commandos. And then they wanted Zero the Hutt released and all that, and then these troopers came in and rescued and protected the Chancellor. So it'd be nice to have that, because shock troopers are cool, but it'd be nice to be able to, like, a cool game feature would be that you could actually pick the phase of clones. Like, now, I don't want a mixture of Phase 1 and Phase 2s on the same battlefield. I just want, like, a game mode where you can actually select, alright, will this be Phase 1 clone troopers, or will this be Phase 2? So this would differentiate on what troopers will be available, what vehicles will be available, because some of the vehicles probably came in later, after, like, in the later years of the war. So it'd be nice to have that kind of addition. So then other troopers we probably a lot of us want is like the inclusion of the 327th Star Corps. So that'd be like Commander Bly's forces. So if a Felucia map was released, it'd be nice to be able to play these troopers on the planet and be able to play as Commander Bly. Then, of course, again, the shock troopers would be fun on Coruscant. I mean, we've had the only official map I remember is pretty much the Jedi Temple, but it'd be nice to be able to have like a battle at the Senate. That'd be kind of fun. Then other troopers we'd like is definitely the 212th, along with paratroopers. We've had paratroopers in the old Battlefront 2, but we only had them with the blue kind of like color tone. It'd be nice to have them in their army colors, so like the 212th with their orange, and if there were 501st versions, there'd be blue. And hey, even if the 41st had them, we can have them in green. It'd be kind of fun. So I know you can hardly see these back here, but I hope I can just make it clear. This clone I customized in blue to be a 501st trooper. I mean, LEGO still needs to make Phase 2 clone troopers. Literally they did it with the 212th. They just need to take this same helmet and put blue on it. Not the same design, just do it the way the 501st is supposed to do it. They're the most iconic clone army. They might as well do it. But anyway, back to the main topic. As you can see here, I have the blue one for the 501st. I have a green one in the center of that one, between these. And this is the Barse Trooper. And this is just one thing I've had a little... I was not really excited, truly, on the fact that when the Battlefront 2 was released with the Clone Wars and everything, that the Kashyyyk map only had, like, pretty much it was just 501st Troopers, but they changed the color to green, which I actually like that design, but I kind of want to be able to play on that map with the troopers that existed on that battlefield. So Barst troopers would be ideal for that. So, but from what I've heard, that there's a shortage of a number of people working on the game. That's just what I've heard, and which I can understand. I've worked in environments before where you have quality workers, but not enough of them. And then it gets a little frustrating because everybody complains, why is this not done? Why is this not done? Well, there's so few of us. Sure, we're getting the work done, but the problem is there's just not enough of us. So I think it'd be nice if they could be able to hire more people. And the more people they would have that would actually do a good job, then they'd be able to complete the task faster, which, if any of you are skilled in that, you might want to, and you're capable of working, maybe you can send your resume to them or something. I'm sadly not capable of that, of working in that industry. I'd love to, I just don't have the skills to do that. So, then these three back here, as you can probably tell from the design of the Jageyes, that's Captain Rex. Then we got Commander Gree. Then this is my character I made up of my design of, it's pretty much just an ARC Trooper in green, which I would say that'd be kind of fun, that you can play that you can either win and be able to, a special award or something on the Battlefront game, or maybe even a pickup that you can actually play as one of the clone trooper heroes. I mean, playing a Jedi hero is fun, but playing as a clone commander or captain would be a lot of fun to do. And for some people, they want to play those characters, but they also want to play their own custom paint job. So it'd be kind of fun if they did something that if you played enough game time, or you took out a certain number of kills after a certain amount of time, and something like that, then you unlock the ARC Trooper, which pretty much, they would probably maybe have a Phase 1 version and a Phase 2, and allowed you to customize them however, you wanted. So, but of course, only specific people will be able to earn those because, some people don't have enough time to play as long as others, so. But eventually everybody would be able to earn it. They don't need to pay for it. They just need to play the game long enough. So, I think that'd be more logical. I don't really like games that you have to pay more than the game's really worth. That's not really a fair thing. Then over here, as you can see, I have an ATRT, then a bar speeder. It'd be nice to actually have bar speeders on the map. So it's a simple vehicle, but it really helps to be able to get from point A to point B. And, for the droids, they could have the STAP, which, then we can have battles like that. The ATRT, I have it up here because mostly I have it in the special kind of color tone with my little bit of greens and blues. And I think it'd be kind of fun to not just be able to customize clone troopers, but I'd like to be able to customize their vehicles as well. So we've seen in the Clone Wars 501st ATRTs. I mean, that would be fun to be able to do. Like for whatever army you're on, you can, if you've unlocked those specific walkers, even for the specific walkers with the specific, saying 501st or 212th, stuff like that. You could only unlock it if you played on the map that it's able to be unlocked. So, for example, if you did it on Utapau and they had ATRTs, and you could be able to, if you used the ATRT long enough and got enough kills with the ATRT, then they would say, congratulations, you have unlocked the 212th paint job for the ATRT. And then, they would have other ones, if you had one on Coruscant for the shock troopers, and they were able to use ATRTs as well, then if you got enough kills on that particular map with the shock trooper, they say, congratulations, you now have a shock trooper ATRT, which that would be kind of fun to have. So, again, we don't really want to pay more than we really need to. We just want to be able to unlock all the secrets in the game. And, of course, fair and square that we just play the game long enough and we play it, like, and got the right kill, like, all the right number of kills fair and square. We did not do any cheat codes or anything. It'd be nice to actually be able to, like, achieve those Walker skins and all that. And that'd be kind of fun. And hopefully we can have more vehicles on the way, like including like the Bar Speeder, then also the ATTE Walker. And I know we have the turbo tank, but I don't really want it just sitting there. I kind of actually want to, drive it. I actually want to, control the turbo tank and charge it into the battlefield, along with, the Tri-Walker, like the Tri-Clone Walkers. I think it's like the AP, like the all-terrain attack pod. I hope I remember that right off the top of my head. Like, I don't think of that one very often, but let's see. Other ones would be like the Swamp Speeder would be fun. And there's just so many vehicles that they've not made yet, which would be ideal. But yeah, that's pretty much what I had to say on that little subject on like having more vehicles. Like, and that goes the same for the CIS and other characters. So ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much going to conclude this video. I know it was a little long, but there's a lot of content to cover. So that's pretty much my hopes for the new expansion for Star Wars Battlefront 2, the new version, of course. If you guys agree with my list, give it a thumbs up. If you guys think I missed anything, please put it in the comments below. I'd like to hear your thoughts on anything I forgot to mention and that kind of thing. And also, guys, let me know, do you really want a 501st Phase 2 Clone Battle Pack? If so, how would you want it built? Like, I was kind of thinking maybe like having like small Jedi Temple monuments as the builds, and having 2 of the 501st Troopers in this way, of course, with no cutout lens, and perhaps 2 Jedi, which then it could be a way you can build your Jedi and clone army and be able to do the execute Order 66 kind of thing. That'd be kind of a really, I think that one would sell off the shelves very easily. So, Lego, I hope you heard that. So, anyway, that's going to conclude this video. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I shall see you guys next time.